Now to the pandemic. And the first promising COVID-19 vaccine in the U.S. is set to begin its final testing.
Researchers say the vaccine provided an immune system boost in all 45 volunteers.
Meanwhile, Miami is now considered the epicenter of the pandemic. Experts say conditions seen in Wuhan, China 5 or 6 months ago are now happening in South Florida.
And the Trump administration has dropped a plan that would have required international students to transfer or leave the country if their schools hold classes entirely online this fall.
And the tri-state area adds more states to its quarantine list. CBS 2's Jessica Layton live at Newark Airport tonight with more. Jessica.
And in fact, Maurice and Christine, we just heard an announcement on the loudspeaker here to quarantine, the mandatory quarantine if you're coming from one of those 22 hotspot states. Actually, there are 39 states across the country right now seeing a big spike in COVID-19 cases. All this, as the CDC says, the worst may be still ahead of us.
I do think the fall and the winter of 2020 and 2021 are going to be probably one of the most difficult times that we've experienced in American public health.
The dire warning from the director of the CDC came with a call for every American to wear a mask, saying if we all covered our faces, we could curb the crisis in the next 2 months. The president also weighed in.
If it's necessary, I would urge him to wear a mask, and I would say follow the guidelines.
4 new states were added Tuesday to the tri-state area's quarantine list, and now people coming into New York from any of the 22 hotspots must fill out this form before leaving the airport, or they face a $2,000 fine. One of the new problem areas, Ohio.
I had a feeling it was only a matter of time before Ohio was added.
Christy Flynn is trying to figure out what it all means for plans to bring her son Kyle to college at Xavier in Cincinnati.
So we have to move him in 3 weeks, and to not know what's going on it's just starting to get really frustrating.
The governor's office says anyone who's in one of those states for at least 24 hours must quarantine for 14 days when they come home.
We can't be in a situation where we have people coming from other states in the country bringing the virus.
Suffolk County is seeing an alarming rate of COVID-19 in patients under the age of 30. 10 lifeguards at Ocean Beach tested positive, and 4 people got sick after a 4th of July party. In fact, there were 102 new cases in the county confirmed overnight.
This is the first time that the number of new positive cases has risen above the 100 mark since March.
But there was some encouraging news on a potential vaccine. Researchers say the early trial of the Moderna 3-dose vaccine boosted the immune response of every single volunteer.
At the middle dose, you started to see the max in terms of antibody response. The end of July, I think it's the 27th, they begin their phase 3 study.
Moderna is just one of several pharmaceutical companies currently working on a vaccine. The CDC is hoping to crank out about 300 million doses to Americans by early next year. Maybe, guys, by then we can worry a little less about travel and this mandatory 14-day quarantine. We're live at Newark Airport tonight. Jessica Layton, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Jessica, thank you.